6, the California Quakes 4 as the men are on the track getting ready to start the second period. The first period, a lot of offense from the women and very balanced scoring, but it's about what we expected from two great skating teams like the Sundogs and the Quakes. And Buddy Atkinson Jr., the Sundogs had to be overjoyed seeing Debbie Rice score those 2 big points.
I'll tell you what, they're glad she's back, and that arm isn't even affecting her play, and then if it is, she's compensating for it beautifully. I love that girl.
And certainly her teammates are glad to have her back in the lineup. And on the other side, Lee Rehrman, it was Denise Loden, Malibu, Stacy Blitz, extremely physical, but we expected it.
Well, we expected it. We've been talking so much about the legend of Denise Loden. The last time we saw her, one of the last times we saw her, she was going through a men's period, but leave it to Stacy Blitz perhaps to find a kink in the armor of that legend. Kaboom! Lowers the shoulder, lowers Denise Loden, then she's going to lower her helmet, and last but not least, to add insult to injury, she lowers a little kiss to show her who's boss, at least on this jam, Ken.
And starting for the California Quakes, Captain Sean Atkinson, Big Rusty Montgomery, Chad Vaughn, Mark James, and Gary Lockerby. For the Florida Sundogs, Sean Marshall, Captain America, Bill Barker, David Glennie, Posse Shalene, our newest American citizen, and Jonathan Russell. There you see them at the starting line as we're underway. That's the way we start every period in the WSL. The beginning of every period, the jammers are out front. After that, they must be at the rear of the pack and work their way through to lap the entire pack. But right now, taking advantage of the racehorse start is Mark James, 5'11", 160, number 10 for the California Quakes. And this is Posse Shalene out of Helsinki, Finland. Shalene, the former pro hockey player, you see the physical style he's used to as that elbow literally drops Mark James right at his tracks. Posse Shalene now with a great opportunity to add to this 2-point lead that his Florida Sundogs carry into this the start of the second period. You see Rusty Montgomery, number 14, back to try and block out the Finnish star. Good job so far as we're beginning to wind down in the jam clock. Montgomery doing a great job. There you see the wide angle setting Shalene up for the skyscraper, and Shalene was able to duck down part way. Hawk Atkinson missed, but he's not done yet.
Well, we're not sure if Rusty Montgomery, who seems to be being recruited by the BOD conglomerate of Brown and D'Amato and Atkinson are playing as a team, but right there, even though he didn't quite get to Shalene, the skyscraper didn't work to perfection, but you saw the result as Posse Shalene was holding his midsection, Ken.
And at any rate, Posse Shalene picks up 1 point for the Florida Sundogs, but talking about taking a hard one, they're up 7-4. Now, this is Sam the Flame Martin, number 10 for the Florida Sundogs as they come around the track.
And Ken, I just got to notice that David Gatorboy Glennie has a turtle shell helmet on his head. We're trying to check with the equipment people to find out exactly what that thing is, but I'm wondering if that's a blocker helmet, a jabber helmet, or even legal at all.
I beg your pardon, it's number 13, Tom Smith. Both Smith and Sam Martin have that low crouching style, and you saw the big elbow from Smith as it dropped Anthony Santiago in his track. And now again, Rusty Montgomery back to try and block out as Smith tries to come around to add to this lead. It is 7-4 Sundogs. Tom Smith having a very rough time dealing with Rusty Montgomery. And now Captain America, Bill Barker, drops Montgomery. Smith goes by him, picks up 1 point, and then suddenly it is 8-4 Florida Sundogs.
And you see Sean Atkinson coming immediately to the defense of his fallen teammate, Rusty Montgomery, Ken. This precipitated the activity. You see Captain America lowering the boom on Rusty Montgomery, who had a great jam last time. Sean Atkinson comes to the defense of his teammates. A lot of the questions about these two teams, or these two players and their loyalty on the California Quakes, were answered right there, Ken.
And you see Atkinson now at the front of the pack getting tangled up. And now Atkinson again, big block on Jonathan Russell, levels him. Sean Atkinson staying at the front of the pack doing a great job. And now you see David Glennie and Mark James breaking out. Buddy Atkinson, let me ask you while we've got this opportunity. I've noticed Posse Shalene. Posse seems to pick up speed in the straightaways and rest in the turns, kind of the opposite of most of the quick skaters in the WSL.
Exactly right. That's because of that hockey style, but he's got tremendous leg power, and he really does dig in. Look at him go right there. Like you said, a little more rest in the turns.
And look at David Glennie and Captain America. Bill Barker absolutely dropped Mark James. Here comes Shalene, just labels the big elbow. Feels some heat coming up from behind, cuts off the jam after putting 1 more point on the board.
Well, and Buddy Atkinson Jr. was talking about the speed of Posse Shalene. Well, one of the things that I noticed, Ken, is he has a real low center of gravity, and Chad Vaughn saw it right there as he bites the dust. Posse Shalene getting it all done here for the Florida Sundogs.
This is the third straight jam. The Sundogs have put 1 point on the board and then alertly not giving the California Quakes an opportunity to catch up. They've cut off the jam. It is 9-4 Florida Sundogs. We talked about it earlier. Florida has really been on a roll. And now finally breaking out for the California Quakes. This is Anthony Santiago, number 12, and coming up Sam the Flame Martin. And also out number 13, Eric Slopey, the Young Turks for the California Quakes, and they are doing the job as Santiago and Slopey drop both of the Florida Sundogs.
Well, these California Quakes, we saw these two, Santiago and Slopey, not have a very good outing the last time they went against the New York Enforcers. They're better matched, as we see the low rider in the white pony, Ken, better matched against the Florida Sundogs.
And here come the Young Turks closing in. David Buddy wearing that tortoiseshell helmet and his dropping back. Oh, but Captain Sean Atkinson make quick work of David Buddy. You see Santiago and Slopey go over and they each pick up 1 point as their high fives all around on this suddenly unified California Quake team.
And Sean Atkinson, never to be outdone with anything that's gaudy or ostentatious, makes a little turtle soup out of David Gatorboy Gleddy as you see Gleddy go down, turtle helmet, shell, and all. Woo!
The Quakes badly needed to get some offense going, and they got it from their two Young Turks. And it's been interesting throughout this WSL season as Santiago and Slopey get more and more game experience. Atkinson and the Quakes have turned to them in pressure situations, and it certainly paid off that time. And now finally breaking out, this is Sam the Flame Martin for the Florida Sundogs. Martin, one of the fastest skaters in the WSL, very honestly has been very, very quiet in this game, and trailing the pack is Gary Lockamy, number 20, who drops Posse Chalene with a big elbow. So it's Lockamy and Sam the Flame Martin. Lockamy certainly without question the far more physical of the two jammers, and Sam the Flame Martin almost, he seems a little slower than normal. Perhaps he's laboring under some sort of injury as he goes down very quickly from Lockamy. And once again, the California Quakes with a big opportunity closing in, and this is Captain America Bill Barker, sends Lockamy high into the rail. Now that's Posse Chalene, but remember, Chalene is not out. He has not lapped the pack, even though he's wearing a jammer helmet. And look at Sean Atkinson. Goes right after. I can't believe what he's doing. Grabs the bench. Now he sits right out Captain America Bill Barker. Finally, Sean Marshall comes over and comes to the aid of his teammate. Atkinson, who we talked about playing a great game, suddenly became possessed.
With Florida up 10-6, we'll be back.